Good evening, everybody. This is Encounters, the Ashtar Command Night. Encounters, the Ashtar Command Night. Welcome, everybody. Good to be back on here. I got my phone operational, and it was actually the connection to my phone that was cleaned out. I brought it to my tech, and they were really good. In 10 minutes, they cleaned it all out. I got a new USB cord that was the right one for it, and we're live and well, everybody. So if you've been wondering where I am, that night I had the short broadcast. The inside of my connection was really dirty, and they had to clean it out. Birds in flight, good to see you. I've had such a great time just with the garden and working on stuff and getting my hands into the earth and all that kind of stuff. So it's been great, and time to reflect and meditate, without being online here, and just meditation and getting ready for Mother's Day and celebrating all the mothers and our family and everything. So it's been good. I feel good. Had a little bit of a cold or something, and that's on the way out. So good time to just do what we're doing. And then we finally got the phone cleaned out. We got it cleaned out. Let's see, I think it was Friday morning. No, it was actually Saturday morning. Not Saturday morning, it was Friday, I think. It was actually Friday night after I got out of work. Friday night. So tonight is another edition of Ashtar Command Night on Encounters. We focus on all kinds of things related to star people, star seed. Of course, our earth-based mothers, if you're married, you have a wife, you want to, celebrate her, and we do. The star seed, star seeds definitely do that. Don't be worried. I'm actually in my time off when my phone had to be cleaned out in the connection area. Everything's working good now. I had time to reflect on a lot of things and meditate. And my cat is somewhere nearby, meowing. A late shot on Sunday. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we're here definitely. And my cosmic spirit is so strong. And one of the things I reflected on is how humans relate to each other in my meditation. And one of the things I've also learned is on social media that one thing I won't stand for is people going after other people. I just won't stand for it. That's not the way. That's not the way. As a starseed, as a light worker, as a person of love, anyone should be, whoever they are out there, whether it be Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or whatever, YouTube. We have to be consistently in that frequency of love. And if we're not, then we're hypocritical. We're hypocritical. So, and even when I'm online in my presence here, I'm very strong in my spirit. I won't stand for negativity, people attacking each other. Through my meditation, I got downloads that just won't cut it. So I'm gonna be more vigilant and watching out how people treat each other. When we do a show here, people just need to kind of chill out and love each other and learn there's a bigger picture for our planet, our universe. And that's what tonight's about. It's about bringing that unity, that love, that understanding together. And as you can hear in my voice, I'm speaking with very definite power in my words, in my energy. And that's through the meditation I did for the last, on and off, couple of nights. And DC Crash, good evening, everybody. This is Ashtar Command Night. If you don't know what this is, it's one of our parts of our encounter programming we do every Saturday. And our goal is to talk about the star seeds, to talk about the contact, to talk about the transformation. And we can. And I can, because I've had many years, I've been involved in the mission work for many years in my adult life. So I have the qualifications to talk about that, and we will. Oh, and I also got my apple cider. Hey, Palladian, Joan, great. And it's good when you come out of the closet and say, I'm a Palladian. That's a beautiful thing. I love when people say I'm a Palladian, I'm a Arcturian. I love that. That's one of the beautiful things when people are not afraid to say who they are. Beyond being a human being that had a human family, we all have that cosmic connection. Hey, Scrubs USA, good to see you. Hey, Bonnie Elsk, everybody coming in here. Good to see you all. It's been a really rested towards the weekend. I'm glad the week was over. I'm looking forward to tonight and Sunday. And just, beautiful, finally, a beautiful sunny day in New England. And then it's going to go back to raining next week. But, it's what it is. And so we're just really happy to just be and seeing all the beautiful things and the birds chirping away outside. It's, when you hear the birds chirping, all different types of birds. And when I was out at my garden, I saw some really interesting birds I've never seen before. So very cool. Very cool. And I hope you're all having a beautiful night. You always hear in my words the words of positivity and love. And we live on a planet that has a lot of still mixed energies. The love frequency still has to hit a lot of people. Marlene Martin, good evening. Hippie, good to see you. Thank you for the share. So as you get to know me, you'll see that I'm very consistent about the whole thing of unconditional love and what that means from a space perspective, from a perspective of somebody who remembers that they came here from another planet for many years. I've always known that I had not come here from just being here. Hey, Takia, good to see you. I feel the stray animals. Yeah, see, I can understand that, Gary. I can sympathize with that completely. And so you're going to see that in my time off, when my phone decided to do its thing, I had time to really go into deep meditation. And in deep meditation, the words came back to me that, Commander, you're strong in your spirit. Do not let anything stop you. Don't let anybody try to misdirect you. And it won't happen. Over the years, people have tried to misdirect me or take me off my mountaintop, so to speak. And I do have my own spiritual strength. And it's apparent when I speak to people that I stand my ground on what I know. I always stand my ground. As a talk show host, I stand my ground because I know what I know. I've walked in my shoes. Nobody else has. No one's walked in your shoes. Everyone's shoes are different. And every cosmic shoes have different cosmic experiences. The crafter, hey crafter, thank you so much. And let's see here. So Jenny, I bring people up too. Jenny, I'd love to bring you up. You were asking whether you're a starseed, and I love to have these dialogues with people. Gerard, good to see you. So we're going to get into all your things about whether you think you're a starseed. How do you know you're a starseed? How do you, I want to know what you feel in your heart. I want to know what people feel in their heart. Do you feel you're just a human being? I don't think you do. I don't think anybody does. I mean, you wouldn't be here if you thought you were just a human being, right? You wouldn't be here if you weren't to question the human existence. When you question, thank you, Little Miss, thank you. Thank you so much. If you question the human existence, that's a good thing. If you question why are you here, that's a good thing. If you question the whole point of existence, that's a good thing. You see, when we do those things, we allow ourselves to elevate our frequencies and our consciousness to a higher state of being. So when I'm talking about, from an Ashtar Command perspective, liberating the planet, I always talk about liberating the planet. Even on my radio show, I said we're here to liberate the planet. Now, why do we need to liberate the planet? Because the planet needs to be liberated. The planet's been controlled in some cases, not completely, because there are already space people living in the inner Earth, the Agartha network, the subterranean cities of the Agartha network, Atlanta, Lemuria. They exist on a different time frequency than on this particular existence. When we talk about Antarctica, forget all the AI created great stuff people are creating on social media, but there are definitely advanced civilizations in what you call Antarctica. Now, I'm not talking where all the international stations are, all these countries that are the zones where you cannot go to Antarctica. We're talking about the existence of advanced civilizations that have been here for billions of years. And they are here. But it's time for people to wake up to that existence, to that understanding, to that realization. As you see me speak, you will not see me stutter on one word I say here. Why? Because everything I am saying, and you can, it's a free will universe, either can believe what I'm saying or not. Everything I'm saying comes from cosmic truth. You know, if I wrote a book, I'd write a book about all these things in chapters. But I don't need to write the book because I am already the book. I always have said this from day one, even on my radio programming, is that I am the cosmic book. I don't need to write the book. I am the book. You are the book. I'm not the only book. Every one of you has a cosmic book that you haven't realized yet. You see, that's the thing. It's not exclusive. It's inclusive. Hey, Jared, thank you for the galaxy, brother or sister. It's inclusive. Hey, Infinity. So I'm here right now. The most important time of our life right now is to transform the planet. Hey, Hetty, good to see you. I'm here. I'm not here to take any baloney or anything. I'm here to transform the planet. And if people do things to try to stop it, you're not going to do it. The commander has a warrior spirit. My warrior spirit of light is that I will push through. I will see through the lies, the diversions. I've been on this trip a long time. I've seen it happen. You know, I've seen it happen to people. Hey, Loretta, thank you so much. I'm here to help people, to teach people, because tonight is a teachable moment. When I do this show, it's a teachable moment. It's a time for you to ask me questions. If you don't know the totality of what the Ashtar Command is, I can tell you. I'm with the Ashtar Command. And it's real, and it does exist. And it's not a club that's been created on Earth in some country. You know, it wasn't created by some group of people on Earth and said, let's start a group called the Ashtar Command and say we're space people. Let me set that thing straight for people that don't know what it is. The Ashtar Command has been here for billions and billions of years. They've come here, they've lived here, they do live here on a planet. Some of them have come off the spaceships physically. They live within our inner Earth, the city of Telos, Mount Shasta, which is, there is an entrance that goes to that particular city, and they live there. So they live within and without. Many of what we call Ashtar Command people come from different planetary systems, different galaxies, different solar systems, and way, way beyond our Earth. But they've always been here. But the time for them to come physically here from different planets is now. That is why people are recording and documenting so many beautiful things. There's a lot of beautiful things being recorded. And these are documentations of them showing themselves now to get people prepared who are not prepared for the direct contact. Now, there's people that have many different specific platforms on this subject regarding disclosure. So tonight, because we're talking about the Ashtar Command, let's talk about galactic disclosure. We're not going to talk about disclosure in part of our discussion here regarding those in power. Who cares about those people? You know, they're not the ones that are going to say, come on down, kumbaya moment, come out of your spaceships, and we are here to be with you in peace. We know what that's all about, right? I hope so. What we're here to do is bring you some cosmic truth. I'm tired of all the misinformation out there. I am. You know, and here you'll get some, whether you agree with it, hey, sorry, good to see you, brother. Here you're going to get some direct truth. Now, there'll be some people out there who'll say, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Hey, so be it. You think I care? I know about everything I'm talking about. Whether somebody believes what I'm talking about, they have the freedom to, like, free will and hop on another universe somewhere. But everything I talk about is based on my knowledge. You know, based on my knowledge. When I speak this way, I'm speaking in my space consciousness. I'm speaking in my galactic understanding. I'm speaking in a way that I understand. Now, I know everything I'm saying is not going to resonate with everybody, and nor should it. I'm not some sort of a cult leader or something. I have nothing to do with being a cult leader at all. I'm here just to speak my truth, just as each individual here has their own cosmic truth, spiritual truth. We all have it. It's not exclusive, it's inclusive. When it becomes exclusive, that becomes a problem. When it becomes inclusive, then we all come together in harmony. There's no exclusive person out there. Nobody's exclusive. Nobody's better than the other person. We're all here to come together and come to a beautiful synergy of energy where we eventually have contact with our starred family. Thank you, Bonnie. And the commander will go after people that put other people down. I won't stand for it. In one of my meditations I did the other day, I got a good message. Commander, you need to go after people that are attacking other people. And I will. I will go after those people quietly. So if anyone attacks anybody who is a light worker, don't do it. Reflect on what you're doing. You better reflect on what you're doing, because if you're going to say you're a light worker, and you have all those beautiful crystals, you better throw them out if you're going after somebody. If you're being negative to somebody, that's not the way. That's not supposed to be the way it's supposed to be. So you better get your act together. If you don't get your act together, you're going to miss the ship. And I don't mean miss the physical ship. You're going to miss the cosmic ship of enlightenment in your own being. You see? So I never say it much, but I am here to not only bust the matrix, but I will be a warrior of light against darkness, against deception, against misinformation. It doesn't cut it. It doesn't cut it. And rumors. And if people spread rumors about other people, you better go meditate for about 5 hours and reflect on what you're doing. And don't believe anything you hear from somebody saying, oh, did you hear about that person, what they did? Somebody created something and they did this. Did you hear about it? I don't care. Don't do it. Don't believe rumors people spread about other people. It's a disservice to the transformation of our planet. It's a disservice to everything I believe in. All these years. And if you see someone doing it, make them accountable for their actions. If you see somebody spreading a rumor, tell them, stop doing it. Stop it. Yeah, well, who's ever doing it, you tell them to stop it. Because as for grown adults, we shouldn't be spreading rumors about anybody. They need to stop. If they're going to do that kind of stuff, if they're doing it, they need to reflect on who they are, because they're not who they say they are. That's the deal. Especially with me, on a big show like this, you don't want to do that to somebody. Yeah, got to put a halt to it. Hey, Kit Kat. So I know people are having contact. Now, whatever people think about those people, they are having physical contact. And that's more important than anything else you think about them, or rumors of, hey, Commander, did you hear this about that person? This is Ashtar Command Night. This is night we're here to bust the matrix, get people's heads straight on what's going on. And in my meditation, I'm clearly well more defined than I was a few days ago about what I'm doing here. So the commander has been guided to quietly look at what's happening on here. And if I find people that are attacking other people, it just won't cut it. I will definitely confront you. Understand that. And that's my little spiel about that. We're going to rip the matrix, you're right. And we're amped up. I don't like gossip either. I see too much of it by so-called light workers. So we need to make sure nobody... Jersey, it's good to see you. So watch out, because I am amped up. If anybody is going to gossip about anybody else or go after somebody else, you better stop it, because I won't have it. I'm not here to put my energy into that. That's just a waste of energy. Focus on enlightenment. Focus on transformation. Focus on being the best person you can be, and don't be negative to another person. That's my deal. As they would say, hey, understand it? Hey, Cliff, good to see you, Papa. Hey, do you understand what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? All right. Now that's my deal. But we are going through changes. You'll know it. You'll feel it. And it's not always going to be easy, but we are definitely going through those changes. Hey, Never Conform. Good to see you. Hello from New Brunswick. Hey, Daniel. Good to see you. You know? Hey, Palladium Rainbow. Good to see you as well. Everyone, hey, Hippie. Welcome back, Hippie. What happened to you? You disappeared? Is there a way to wake up 5 years ago in the past and fix mistakes and relive my life? Great question. I'm reading your question again. Is there a way to wake up 5 years ago in the past and fix mistakes and relive my life? Maybe. I'm not on it. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure about that. If I don't have the answer, that's a great question. I'm not sure. What you can do now is look at what you're now living in the now moment of 2025. You can look at what you're doing now. If you remember things from the past, look at your current human life, your existence here on earth now, and just be the good person that you can be. Be that best person you can be now in the now moment. Because now is the time we're going through all these changes and we are transforming ourselves, and then we are transforming the planet to be prepared for contact. So as you make yourself a better person now, whatever happened 5 years ago, if you know what happened 5 years ago, just look at yourself now and how you can improve who you are. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. And if you're able to do that, then you're there's nothing that can hold you back from being a better you. A better you can always be a better you. Everybody can be a better, example of themselves. And that's what we're here to do, right? Good question, P. It's sad that people have to do that to make themselves feel better. Yeah, it is sad, Marlene. People do that for whatever reason, and it's in the light worker community. People in the light worker community do this, and I've seen it, and it just has to stop. Hey, Nicole, I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I'll never agree with it, and I'll stand firm in what I say. And like I said before, if I see people in the world doing that, especially on social media, I will confront them. I will talk to them directly and say, stop. What kind of person are you? Hey, Autumn, good to see you. Hey, Hippie, I'm glad you're back. I know what happened to you. Hey, Half Pint, good to see you, sister and brother, and Half Pint. Those guys I've known for a couple of years. They've been going off planet. And so my message since I've been offline and getting my phone fixed and meditating is very clear that I will not stand for gossip, people attacking other people based on other people creating things that are not true. People need to just get it together, And I know people like Half Pint. I've known them. They've been in connection with the Anunnaki. Now everyone's talking about the Anunnaki now. I've been listening to some of the lives, and it's really great. People are having conversations about the Anunnaki returning, and the Anunnaki have returned. And I know specifically Ray and Mary up in the Appalachian Mountains. Their story is incredible. They've had, and they are having, contact with the Anunnaki, which are very tall beings. We've had great discussions on my show in general about them. And the Anunnaki are working with the Ashtar Command. They are part of the collective, so to speak. So, and I'm feeling really amped up. I needed, I guess the best thing that happened is when I had to clean my phone connection. It gave me time to meditate, reflect, and come back even stronger than I was before I got on here. Hey, Lois, yeah. Oh, okay. So at April, I haven't been on her lives recently. But again, I will say this, and this is the truth. April has from day one documented, just like my friends Half Pint, and they've documented all their experiences. She has documented all her experiences since 3 years ago when I came on here. Now, I don't know everything that's going on with April or anybody. I have things other than TikTok that I do, so I have no idea, Ozzy, but, I don't keep track of that, P said, I had physical brain injuries. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see here. That's right, Stargazer. Make amends and just keep moving forward. What a great comment. Hey, Nicole, thank you for the heart, me. Right. Daisy Dog, right. Meddling with what does not concern them. 2, whatever, 3-11. Oh, hey, Nicole, take care, sister. Yeah, 2 concussions. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you lost everything, man. I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry to hear that, P. I hope things get better. I really do. I hope things get better for you. I hope the universe provides you what you need. Hey, Lexi, good to see you. Yeah, you learn from your mistakes, right? I'm just reading people's comments. Yes, I am, Jordan. What happened is, I guess, I didn't clean the inside of my connection on my phone for the connector for the USB, but everything's fine now. So we're doing good. I'm going to get a new phone eventually, but right now, this one's working pretty good. Listen, Hippie says, how do we make people stop judging us for being different? Sometimes people that judge other people because they think they need to, sometimes they can't be stopped. It's like a drug addict, like they're on like a drug. It's not like a drug like they're taking morphine or heroin or something. They're on this drug that's controlling them. This drug is called, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to judge anybody I want to judge, and it doesn't matter what you think, right? And in the light worker community, I've noticed recently people judging other people. And when they start judging other people, they're going backwards in vibration, not forwards in vibration. When you start judging other people, you're actually going backwards into a lower vibrational frequency and not into a higher frequency of love. Because now I'm going to judge everybody. I'm going to judge you, judge everybody. Could you imagine if I did a show and I judged 185 people right now? I'll never do it, but if I ever did it, I'd be a hypocrite. Yeah, but good question. People need to stop judging people and take care of their own house, their own backyard, their own, clean their own house up instead of trying to clean everybody else's houses up. You know what I mean? Hey, Penny, good to see you. Man, I'm so amped up tonight. I think we're all doing it with a lot right now. We're all doing this, absolutely, Bonnie. Let's see. The government just announced it. Half pint. What did the government just announce? I know that I've been missing whatever the government's announcing. I haven't been up to date on that. Hey, Christina, let's see. Teresa, I would like to know more about them. Melissa, oh, wow. I'm just trying to, Hey, Johnny, good to see you, brother. I'm just reading They're going to Iraq. Okay. Who's going to Iraq? The space people? Who's going to Iraq? Half pint. I've missed it. Good evening, Commander. Hey, Leslie. Oh, good. Jersey for life. April's fine. Good. See that people that are on her live can give me good information. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see here. Hey, Mindspeak. Yeah, Mindspeak, I'm going to follow you. You don't have enough followers. Oh, I can't. You have your setting on private, Mindspeak. I was going to follow you there. But the Arcturians, they're very beautiful. They work with the Ashtar Command, just like I said, the Anunnaki. And part of that whole thing is that all these different groups of space people have come together in councils of light where they are working for the betterment of all planets, not just Earth, all planets, all planetary systems. And we're almost at 11:30. I'm sure our numbers will go up. We're at 184 right now, so I know I've been off for a couple of days. No, there's no set plan or anything, Stallion. If she wishes to come here, I don't deny her to come here. If anyone else wishes to come on my live on Ashtar Command Night, they certainly can. Do you know about the Greys? I do know about the Greys, Hippie. Hippie, why don't you come up, you're welcome to come up on the live. And I can tell you that the Ashtar Command has been working diligently to get the Zeta, which are called the Greys, off the planet before we have major contact on the planet Earth. And that has been happening since last year. And they're still here, but they are slowly but surely being taken off the planet, which is a good thing. Oh, your live is suspended until the 15th? Oh, that's a bummer. I don't know why they did. I would come up and tell you about me being a hybrid. I'd love to hear that. I'm sorry you're being controlled by TikTok until the 15th. That's a bummer. Anita, welcome to the show. Hey, Voice of One. Raina, Stargazer. Welcome back, Stargazer. What happened? Good to have everyone coming back here. Kim French, Rosin, good to see you. And you're watching Ashtar Command Night. Mishmish, welcome, Mishmish. Tonight is our night focused on the Ashtar Command. Every other night, Monday, Sunday through Friday, we do regular encounter shows. And we talk about a lot of things, disclosure and all that stuff. But tonight, if you have any questions about who the Ashtar Command is, please do. If you have any, I have a backup account. Hate when that happens. I feel like you have been gone for the past couple of days, Commander. I know it feels like a lot. When I had my problem with my charging connection, I had that fixed Friday night after I got out of work. I went to the place I go to. They're really good. In 10 minutes or whatever it was, they cleaned it all out, and everything's fine now. And so, yeah. Oh, thank you, Bazilla. I just got a haircut. I got a haircut on the spaceship. It was totally free. No, I'm just kidding you. But I did get a haircut the other day. So, yeah. I want to be prepared in case I go onto Hollywood or something. I'm in a movie or something. I want to be prepared for a space movie. And I'm really just kidding you there. But thank you, Bazilla. I appreciate that. Let's see here. And TikTok won't let me follow anyone too. That's interesting. How your garden going? Speaking, my pets, and well, I'll be happy because one of the things that you'll know, I mean, I'm not a vegetarian, but the Ashtar Command people on the ships, they're all vegetarians. All the people that come from these other planets, they don't eat any meat or anything, or chicken, or whatever. But my garden's going good. We've had a lot of rain, so it's been hard to get out and microfarm anything, but we're hoping to get out to, after Mother's Day and get out and finish some stuff there. But we're going to be putting 2 big blueberry plants in the ground, possibly tomorrow morning. And they're really good. They'll produce big blueberries, so I'm very happy about them organically. Everything I grow is organic, so yeah. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Miss. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Who sent the seer that was recovered in Colombia? I'm not sure who sent it, but if it's, and I'd have to review the video from Colombia, but a lot of these spheres that are coming from they're coming from large spaceships, and they're basically being sent to Earth to monitor certain things. And then the spheres, if they're not recovered, they would usually go back to the ship. So also they might be purposely bringing a sphere down to the ground in Colombia, let's say, for scientists to look at, just to let people know, hey, Hetty, welcome back. Hey, Jay, good to see you. Bonnie else, thank you so much about I So Rock. I appreciate that. I know missed you and your battery, and thanks for positive vibes. And yeah, definitely for me, after my meditations, I just won't put up with negativity, people putting people down or anything. It's just not going to happen. It's just not my way. Hey, Johnny, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Brother, I've known you for a long time. I hope you're doing well. And we're doing very well. I'm so amped up and empowered since my meditation. I'm totally ready for anything now. I cut my husband and son's hair at the salons are too ridiculous with their prices. Yeah, they are. Are the med beds a real thing? Actually, they are a real thing. part of the whole thing, and med beds have been talked about in the Lightworker Starseed community for years, the existence of them. When contact happens, whenever that, from the space perspective, is supposed to happen, the med beds will be available to everybody. They'll be available to everybody. So they are actually real. Oh, you love blueberries? Oh, good, hippie. Well, I'm going to be growing a bunch of blueberries this year. You love ribeye? Let me explain something about the food off planet. From what I understand, and my friend Ashtar Athena, who I have a picture of on my profile page, who's a beautiful friend of mine in California, the Ashtar Command, they can actually take food that's vegetarian and they can make it look like a fried chicken or a steak. When it's not a steak, it'll taste just like the steak, but it's actually a vegetable. Yeah. So they have the ability to make things visually look like you like them, and they'll look just like a hamburger or maybe a turkey sandwich. But in fact, it's not a turkey sandwich. It's something of a vegetarian vegetable of some sort. Oh, Basil says, I was a vegan for a year and a half, had to start eating meat again. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that half pint. The one thing I don't trust is people in power. And I'm sure the Anunnaki would tell you the same thing, you guys over there in the Appalachians. Do not trust Earth-based politicians. Let's see here. I even gave yellow. I think you say you grow yellow, pink watermelon. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I grow the pink watermelon. Edward says, so do you feel, Commander, so do you feel Mayans and Anunnaki are the same or different? Well, the Mayans were influenced by the space people, the Anunnaki. I think there's a difference that the Mayans were advanced in the sense that they were given advancements by the space people in the earlier part of their civilization. So yeah, I think it's really weird. I'm staying at 168 on my viewership here. It's not changing. That's pretty strange. I don't know if there's something on. It's 169. Whoop-de-doo. We went up one person. It's funny when you're off for a couple of days how things change. But please share and like FYP. If you know people that aren't here, please share. It is what it is. Let me see here. Oh, JP. I'm following JP. JP's great. Blue Dot, I need one. Been sick for 2 weeks. Oh, I hope you feel better, Blue Dot. Yeah, I had a little bit of, when my phone thing happened, I had a little bit of a cold for the last couple of days, and I was coughing quite a bit, and now it's subsiding. I'm taking some stuff for it. My daughter goes to college. She teaches AT, and as faculty, she gets it free. Oh, good. Yeah, we'll all be able to have med beds. That's the beautiful part of it. Oh, here comes the motorcycle. We got the motorcycle thing going on here. It's 11 o'clock at night. The motorcycle's revving. Got the thing going there. Yeah, here you go. Let's see here. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. My husband brought home some yummy blueberries. Good. I'm just reading everybody's there. Robert says, Happy Mother's Day to all moms. Thanks, Robert, for doing that. That's a good thing. Daisy Dog, destroying our animals to satisfy a moment is not love. Hey, Hetty, thank you for the hand heart. And Jenny says they sell veggie burgers, also ABS veggie chicken, and a bunch of other stuff at the store. So when we have contact with the space people, One of the things that one should realize, and I think it's important, is that you'll have the accessibility to food that is mostly vegetarian for the most part, but will taste like something you're familiar with. So if I want ice cream, I can have ice cream on the spaceship. If I want to have a cake, I can have a cake by thought. So it's going to be way different once contact happens. We'll be able to create things that my friend Athena said to me. The space people can create things just by thought. Like, so if you want a certain type of food, it'll be vegetarian, but you can create it just by thought. Can you imagine if we're able to create things by thought and not just think about things and hope that we could create them? That would be pretty cool. Hippie says, I was a vegan for 5 months and then I started adding chicken and salmon back in my diet. Yes, I sprouted the yellow and pink. Oh, interesting, my pet. Did I get new glasses? No. Here's me without my glasses here in my radiant light. So I'm going to show you myself without the glasses on right here, which I don't always take off. I take them, I don't wear them all the time, just here for the show. So you can see, if you look at me, and this is a good example of things, you can see the radiant light in my face just by looking at me, you know. You can see how much light is coming through, how much energy is coming through, the radiant light. And each of you have a radiant light, because we're not just human beings. We are also space people. We're also space people. We come from other planets. It's not your physical body is human, but your consciousness, when you tap into it, not just the human consciousness, if you eventually can tap into your space consciousness, we are more than just human beings, folks. We're more than that. Way more than that, you know? We just have to realize we are. Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Did you get new glasses? I'm glad you said, I have the same glasses right now. So here's me with the glasses on, Commander with the glasses off. Yeah, there are yellow watermelons. I have not grown them, but there are varieties that are yellow. In South Africa, I believe that. We can grow watermelons that are yellow, a yellow variety. I have never done that before, though, but they are available. Thank you, Hetty. I want to be all ready, when the day the contact thing happens, I want to at least look good. I think we all need to look good when the space people come here. Everyone should be there and, make sure they're, nice and clean, looking good. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. Daisy Doy says they're mostly fruit, vegetables. They try to avoid meat. Eddie, thank you for the gift. The club cheers. I like that. Yeah, allergies have been really, really big for a lot of people. There's a lot of pollen in the air, and that was, I think, what affected me the last few days. I ate chicken and salmon and white Alaskan fish, spinach, blueberries, and bananas. That's good. Thank you, Leslie. We're glad to be back here. Yeah, I prefer the Tower of the Trains to the motorcycles any day. Today, unrelated to the topic here, my wife and I were at a garden place. We saw about 50 motorcycles. I couldn't believe it on this road, and they were going by the other way, and we're, looking at. I couldn't believe that was, it's a really nice day. The motorcycles are everywhere. Let's see. I don't know what they do that it makes everyone annoyed. Hey, Summer Breeze, I like that name. Hello, Commander. Yes, miss seeing you. A few days seems like a lot. I know. If I'm not here, I'm now getting that people are missing me. I appreciate that. That tells me that my presence here is worthy to be here, in my humble beingness. Yeah, during burnouts. So we're not getting that here. It's pretty quiet in this street normally, but every once in a while you get stuff happening. Thank you, Summer Breeze, for sharing the live. Thank you, Yvette. Yeah, we have gotten some nice little gifts for Mother's Day for my better half. Being in nature, yes. Today would have been my mom's birthday. She passed away back in 2020. I'm sorry to hear that, Edward. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Hey, J&M, thanks for joining us. It seems to be the numbers tonight are really, I don't know if it's me, but for a Saturday night, it's pretty low on the numbers. We're almost at midnight. We only have between 168 and 173. Let's see if we can get it up to over 200. Please tap and like. We're at 71.4. We want to get up to 100,000. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. I can't believe it. 71 points. I do believe it. It's 71.6. Everybody tap on that screen. Let's see here. Yeah, blueberries, raspberries. I like raspberries too. My pet in Africa said I brought brown mushrooms. I think they're going to be delicious. Great. That sounds really good. Hey, Enlightened Jess, thank you for the heart, me. Mistress, I'm with you. I can't wait until we transition entirely to vegan, vegetarian diets as a whole world. And I think we're going to see that happen once we have the contact. I think we're going to see that merging of our transition gradually from a meat-based diet as humans to a vegetarian way of living with fruits and vegetables. That's the norm of the space people. I think our bodies will accelerate to transform to being able to accept just eating fruits and vegetables, and we'll be just fine. So if people are worried about what's going to happen when we have contact and what kind of food we can eat, I wouldn't worry about that too much. I think we're going to be all good. You know, I think everything's going to be fine. Me personally, I was a vegetarian in college, and I went back to, I'm big on turkey and chicken. You know, I'll have a burger. I'm finding recently, for the last few days, that food is not important to me. I don't know why, but I'm finding food is just not important. Maybe we're going through transitions in our body, but it seems like, has anyone else felt that way? Maybe our bodies are just going to a different, and maybe it's just me, but have you like gone to a restaurant, you order something, and you say, well, you know, I'm going to have this thing. Like I had a hamburger last night, and I couldn't even eat the whole thing. I just had to take it home, and I didn't care. And tonight I had Japanese rice, fried rice. That I had because I knew I could eat that. It was a small portion, but I didn't want anything else. I didn't want any teriyaki chicken or other things. I just had this small thing of Japanese rice, and everyone else had their Japanese food. I think we really don't need a lot of food. I think that we're learning, maybe I just, you know, I think other people know this, as our bodies transform into that light frequency, it's to prepare us for contact. We're going to find out the foods that we normally eat, we're not going to need anymore, you know. Like if someone says, why aren't you eating enough? Maybe I'm happy now. Maybe I don't need enough. I don't have to have enough food, or I don't need more food as I get ready for contact. Maybe our bodies need to cleanse out from all the stuff we've been eating, you know. What do you think? Some reason will stay skinny. I heard that we were all going to have a 3D printer. Thank you for the gift, Jersey for Life. Printer at home in a home. A 3D printer in a home. I don't know about anyone else, but me does not taste the same. Yeah, I'm finding that. So they can replicate, Peggy, food. It's all vegetarian. They can replicate food to make it look like a chicken, like a fried chicken, but it's actually a vegetable. I've known that part of it I've known for years. Blue Diamond says, I've been vegetarian since child. I have a garden right now. Hey, Blue Diamond, great. So you grow your own stuff, which is good. That's what I do. I grow a micro farm, a light farm. I call it light farming. Watermelons, blueberries. Kathy, thank you for that. I appreciate that from you. See, I did a little impression there. Definitely, it's great to be able to grow your own stuff. I hope all light workers, all starseed, if you never had a garden, this is the time to do it. Start growing your stuff organically, and it's all infused with light. And I looked at all my Concord grape plants today. I was showing some other people in our community garden my plants, and these little tiny baby grapes, these little bunches of grapes. I will have hundreds of them. They're growing. I will have so many grapes by September. I won't know what to do with them all. So I think I'm going to have to. Oh, thank you, Jersey. That's really nice. I've never seen that before. Yeah, it doesn't taste the same, Bonnie. True. Hey, random girly. Good to see you. So I have so many great. I was showing these people their new growers. They've never done a garden before, and I showed them what I'm doing. They were so excited to see. I showed them. See, look really closely. You see these little baby grapes? There's going to be hundreds of them on a bunch. They call them a bunch. They'll be on vines, and I'll be putting a green protection around each of the grapevines to protect the grapes from the birds. So yeah, and I'm also growing grapes here at home that are growing over a fence from a person that died. The grapes grew over the fence, and I've been taking care of them. And those grapes are going to be nice and healthy, and I'll be pulling grapes here from the backyard too. We're going to go grape crazy, folks. Oh, thank you very much, Teresa. I can see the glow on my face. I've never seen it like this before. I do see the glow you're talking about. Oh, you're not crazy. Hey, SF, good to see you. Oops, what's this here? Inform Happy Mother's Day to all mothers now and all mothers in the past. And also, we should say Happy Mother's Day if they celebrated off planet to all the cosmic mothers of you. This person's popping up on my thing here. I think I need to buy a mushroom kit, maybe oyster mushrooms. Oh, interesting. Hey, Rob, good to see you. Good to see you, Rob. Jersey, thank you for the. What is this person doing here, man? Sweet. Yeah, this person's really. I have a spammer trying to come on live on my thing here. And boy, they're not giving up. They will be bye-bye in a second. You ever get those spammers? If you do a live, they pop up on your screen. You have to decline them. You have a kind face, Commander. Thank you, Summer Breeze. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. The original G1. Hey, good to see you with the heart. Thank you for the club cheer, Hetty. I got to drink some apple cider. We got to drink some apple cider on the show tonight. I think the cough medicine has definitely helped. I'm able to speak without coughing on the show tonight, which I'm happy about. Tam, that would be cool for sure. My pet's out of control. When are they coming? They're already here. They've been here for billions of years. But the actual contact people for us on Earth is starting to happen now. We're starting to have individual contacts. People here on my show who are contactees like Ray and Mary, Half Pint, they are already having contact with the Anunnaki. So individual people and people I know like them and others are having contact with space people physically. It's not on a mass scale yet, but it will happen. I think we're getting there. I think we will definitely get there. And it is starting to happen now. Tony.com 30 says, well, they better give me a little heads up. Tony, I think they will. I don't think you have to worry about that. Let's see. Oh, I love this question. Maureen Walsh, I think your question is, why are they coming to make contact? You want to come up? Maureen Walsh, I just invited you to come live on Ashtar night, where we all come together. This is our very specific night to talk about all things Ashtar Command. Shona of Peace, good night, all mothers and caretakers. Blessings to all. Beautifully said. Hey, Timmy, you're welcome. Let's see here. And of course, if any of you have questions, besides typing your questions here, hey, Jackie Hillman, welcome to the show. Aces and Eights, Nushi, I think it's something, Georgia, Jay Green. Please do come up if you have a question for the commander on Ashtar Night. You have to be over 18, no kids on the show, no smoking, no vaping, no drunks, no drinking, no paranormal discussion, no religion, no politics, no negative people, no gossiping people. The list can go on and on and on. Anyway, good to see you, Jackie. Welcome to Encounters the Ashtar Command Night. Good to have you with us. Our shows are also being recorded. This show is being recorded. It's live. It'll be on my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I have a link to my YouTube channel. We're at 96.0, and we're going to be up to 100,000 before 12 midnight, which is great. Zebra, good to see you. Let's see. Amber Latinja, hey, good to see you. Sylvia, welcome, Sylvia. Everybody coming in here. Be positive, I like that. Susan 4810 something, Raiders 69, Bernard Walsh. Welcome, Bernard Walsh. Please FYP, share, and like. Definitely do that for sure. Also go to my main profile and press the red button to like me, and also, to follow me, and then also to like me. Hey Zebra, hey Cedric, Green Time Machine, good to see you. FYP folks, Tanya, Salty Dog, good to see you, Salty Dog. Glad you're here with us. Jilver, hey Jilver. Lee, welcome Lee, everybody coming in here. We're at 211 people. You know, it's really weird on this show. Sometimes we go to 300, 400, 500. Now we're in the 200s. So, hey, you know, I've just figured out whatever's going to be is going to be. Laquita, good to see you. Brenda Felty. Angie, welcome Angie to Encounters, Ashtar Command Night. This is a show where we talk about the space people tonight, about everything regarding the upcoming contact for our planet and what's going to be happening. Father's Love, welcome. Nancy, welcome Nancy. JB. Brenda, good to have you with us, Brenda. Let's see here. Blue Diamond, FYP, thank you. You weren't here a couple of days. I know that affects it. Yeah, well, I'm not in for a few days, but I'll be here regularly, so people, you know, will start realizing that I've not disappeared permanently. I was off because of my battery thing, and we got that all fixed. Hetty, Hetty, unmute all for all my relatives. They're a friend of the show. Let's see, Commander, how should we prepare for contact? Let's see, hey, we got to 100,000. Thank you, everybody. 100,000 already. That's beautiful. Let's see. Timmy, if you turn your setting to public, you have 3 followers. We can get you up to 50 followers. So if you'll change your setting, I can follow you. And but right now, I can tell you the way to prepare for contact, everybody, and I've said this before, is to truly do the meditation work, to truly go within, take time to turn off everything around you, everyone around you, and if you can only do it for one day or whatever, do at least a 30-minute meditation and get yourself cleared out of your consciousness on your 3D level mind to what you call your cosmic mind. And everybody has a cosmic mind here. So how do we prepare for contact? Meditation every day is key, whether it's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is. Make time for yourself. And that is the key thing to getting ready for direct contact with the space people. A lot of people are talking around the world on social media about contact. You see it everywhere, from Facebook to Instagram, whatever. People are discussing it. YouTube. Everyone's now excited and talking about it. Everyone's trying to figure out when it's going to happen, how to prepare for it. But I think the best way to prepare for any kind of contact with our space family is to do the meditation. I'm totally prepared for contact. So let me tell you how I'm prepared. I'm ready for the contact. I want the ships to land when they're ready to land. I'm ready to greet the space people in open arms. I'm ready to tell them, thanks for coming here. We now welcome you to our planet. We know you've been here before, and it's now time for us to come together and work together. And so that's how you prepare yourself. You have to start thinking about the positivity, folks, of that question. How do we prepare for contact? Some of you, I think, are already prepared for it. Some of you are not totally prepared for it at all. But the way to prepare for it is to not believe anything that's negative about the coming contact. There are naysayers, and there are people that have produced things on the internet that are talking about the invasion of planet Earth. I've heard it before. We've kind of talked about it before out in the open. But the so-called invasion to the planet Earth is not an invasion at all. It's the actual coming back of our space family. They're not invading anything. The people that are talking up the fear-based invasions are people that are not wanting us to reconnect with the space people. We're at 106,000.6. Not bad. Brenda says, I have an egg-shaped anomaly happening in my driveway. Is it a portal? Hey, Brenda, I want to bring you up here. Come on up, Brenda. That's a good question on Ashtar Command Night. Is the egg-shaped anomaly a portal in her driveway? It might be. You want to come up, Brenda? Come on up. Let's see here. I would like to come up, but I won't know how the... Kathy, we'll try to bring you up here. Let me see here. Kathy, I just invited you up. Just press the save button on your TikTok, and we should be able to have you on here. It should work. It's supposed to work. I can share here if it's okay. Yeah, you can definitely share here. I just invite you, Brenda. If you are willing to come up, you don't even have to come on camera. If you want to just do audio, you're welcome to join us. Let's see here. It sounds like a portal to me, Half-Plane, too. Yeah, I think definitely it's a portal. What about people that have been vaccinated? Will they be able to prepare for contact? Yeah. So if you're anybody talking about if you were vaccinated, I'm not saying this is true, but if there's anyone out there or any group of people anywhere on the internet saying if you've been vaccinated, you're not going to have contact, that's absolutely untrue. I think it's the consciousness that's going to elevate your contact, not whether you've been vaccinated by anything. Blue Diamond says, I'm ready for the world to see our family. And I'm going to bring people up randomly here. So Blue Diamond, we're inviting you up. The commander loves doing this to people. And let's see. Blue Diamond, how about coming on up? Don't be shy, folks. You're on Encounters the Ashtar Command Night. Yeah, that's right. It'll be our star family. When I went and stood in it, I disappeared. Oh, that's really wild. So, Brenda, you went to this egg-shaped portal. When you stood in it, you disappeared? That is amazing. Folks, did you just hear what this is what I love about this. Thank you, Guided By. Thank you for the heart me. Brenda had this egg-shaped thing in her driveway, which we now determine is a portal, or probably some sort of galactic portal. She stood in it and she disappeared. I got to hear this story. Brenda, if you're able, friends, come up. Good. She's coming up. Man, thank you so much. I love this. Hey, sister, how you doing, Brenda?
Can you see me?
I don't see you yet. Let me see if we can do this here. I'm just pressing the camera and just press the save button on. I'll be able to see you. It's a little save thing on there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It says, my live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and have been restricted. Alcohol, tobacco, where?
What?
There's no alcohol. There's nobody on here. My live does not contain content mentioned in the notice. There's nobody here smoking anything.
Can you see me?
I can see you. Yeah, I got a restriction notice from TikTok about somebody smoking. There's nobody TikTok smoking on my show. Crazy. Anyway, that was really weird.
Yeah.
It says I got 2 restrictions notices here. Well, let me see here. Your live is not eligible for recommendations and restricted in search results because your live does not comply with a what?
They don't want no one to know.
Yeah, I guess we're speaking some truth here. So tell us your story. Since I've been restricted a little bit here, go ahead.
So I got on my camera, on my video camera on my house. I'm building a new house.
Yeah.
And I saw like a pink orb out there in my driveway. And I told my husband, I said, let's go out and check it out. And so we walked out to the driveway and he was on his phone on his
Give me a second. I'm going to go off and then come back on. Give me a second here. And I'll bring you back on, folks.